channel. My name is Coach Mean, and I'm back on the scene with the Gangster Lean. What up, y'all? We are days away from 2026. Literal days away from 2026. Oh my word. I'm going to be on here for a little while, chit-chatting, seeing what's good with these YouTube streets. I want to talk about a few things. But first things first, what I want to say is I hope that you are enjoying your holiday. If you're off for this whole 2 weeks, you are the real OG. You are the gangsterest of gangsters. Hold on, let me clean this up. That's so much better. Look at that. You are the most gangsterest one. And I salute you. I salute you for having that type of job that lets you be off for 2 whole weeks. Now, shout out to my teachers. I know the teachers is off. I know people that work in the schools. I know you're all off. And that's the one time, like, I miss working in the school. Like, it's during the holidays when you get all this time off. Oh, my word. But let me just tell you this. If you've ever envied teachers or you ever envied people that work in schools, any school staff, don't envy them, because they earn every day that they get off, they earn it. Because it's a lot dealing with y'all kids in the schools. It's a lot. Kids are no joke. Being a former counselor in the school, I can tell you, it is no joke working with the kids. Even though I really did love it, and that was my first love job. Like, I really enjoyed the freedom I had with that job, and I do miss working with the kids. But trust and believe, when we had off, it was well deserved, okay? Because when y'all go to work or y'all at home and them kids is at school, they not the people that you know. They're not the people that you got in your house. They different when they in the school, okay? So teachers, they deserve their time off. Everybody else, how did y'all enjoy your Christmas? Did you get what you wanted? Did you give what you wanted? Do you prefer giving gifts or do you like to receive gifts? Hi, Roxanne. Welcome to the live. How are you? My name is Coach Mean. I've never seen you here before. Thank you for being here. Did you enjoy your holiday? I had a great time for Christmas because I got to see my daughter. We went up to Massachusetts and I had a great time up there. I'm doing okay, Roxanne. We had a good time up there. And what was so crazy, guys, is like I was in this like remote town. And I ran across a former coworker up there. I was like, I looked at her, like, she looked at me. We both looked at each other like, what are you doing here? It was very strange. Roxanne said, I enjoyed mine. How was yours? It was nice. It was nice. We spent Christmas in Massachusetts. I got a chance to watch Stranger Things. Did you guys watch Stranger Things? I want to talk about it, but I feel like the people that, my committee, the coaches committee, I don't think anybody really watches Stranger Things. Because I want to talk about Stranger Things. But, you know, me and my husband just kind of talked about it because I don't feel like anybody really watches it. But, oh my gosh. Oh, wait, Roxanne said, ooh, not yet. I still got to get started. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Do you really like sci-fi? It's kind of like mystery. It's like mystery sci-fi. It's a little scary, but not, it's like creepy scary. I don't know how to describe that. But girl, let me tell you, you gotta watch it. I I like it so much that I started rewatching it from the beginning last night. Because I feel like getting ready for that last episode is important to go back and see if there's stuff that I missed. And from the very first scene of the first episode, I was like, I know it's gonna happen. I think they tell you what's gonna happen in that very first scene in the first episode. Without giving it away or giving too much, I think they letting you know what's up. But yeah, it's so good. I won't talk about it because you haven't seen it yet, but I really encourage you, if this is your sign, I encourage you to go and see it, go watch it. It was so good. It's a really good show, and it's well worth the hype. Even though, to be honest with you, these last 3 episodes that we saw, hi Fortnite man. These last episodes that I just watched, I was like, there was too much dialogue for me. Hi Jordan, welcome to the live. What's up, Flago? How you doing? Welcome back. It was a little, yes, I was just talking about it, but I don't want to give any spoilers because Roxanne is here and Roxanne is going to start watching it from the very beginning today. So I'm just going to talk generally about it, like my critiques or my likes or what I liked. What I didn't like about these last episodes that just passed. What's up, Zoe? How you doing, Zoe? I didn't like how much. Now, it was good. Now, don't get me wrong. I thought it was really good. But I didn't like how chatty it was. It was a lot of chatter. There was a lot of chatter. Like, it was like constant talking. Like, certain parts of it, I'm like, girl, if you don't run towards the light and get out of town. Like, get out of here. Like, what are you talking too much? There was too much chatter. Hi, Alex. Ken, you're not original. You're not original, Ken. I've talked a lot about the fact that I am a gorilla. I'm a silverback gorilla. And what you're witnessing is actually a miracle. Like a talking gorilla. Oh my gosh. You know, and the one thing I always ask when people come into the chat and call me a gorilla, I say, you know what? Thank you. That's a compliment, you know? Because imagine you were in the woods, right? And you just minding your business, you walking through, you in the Congo, right? Yes, I'm a silverback, yep. And you in the Congo. And a silverback gorilla approaches you. What you gonna do? You gonna shit on yourself. Same. If you see me in person, you will shit. You know how Biggie said, girls pee pee when they see me? Word. That's what would happen. You would piss your pants if you saw this silverback gorilla in your face in the Congo. You know? No. I'm talking about me. I am the gorilla, Ken. Get it right. You call me a gorilla. That's what I am. And I will crush you. You know? I would crush you. What's up, Winter? I like that name. What's up, Winter? Ooh, no. I don't like what you said there. I can't show that. What's up, Heidi? So, guys, if you're new here, no, you wouldn't stand a chance. You're right. What's up, the boys? I'm a big old burly bitch, and I will fuck you up. No pause, no nothing. You see what the shirt says, right? Look, works out, but clearly loves tacos. I'm strong as hell. I will beat you up. It's a shame. It's a shame too. Oh, Zoe said, what show? I'm talking about Stranger Things. Do you watch that, Zoe? Do you watch Stranger Things? Listen. I really enjoyed the last 3 episodes. The only critique I have is it was very heavy on the dialogue. I was like, oh my God, get to the point. Get to the point. I was like, get to the point. I like the fact that they included Will's coming. Ooh, wait, I don't. Is Roxanne still here? Roxanne, close your ears. I'm gonna say a couple things that might be spoilers, but you probably will figure it out watching it. Oh, you done and waiting. That's right. You watched it already. When Will had his little coming out party, I mean, I was like, Will, we already knew, honey. But it's nice that he came out and said what he needed to say. And I like the way that they showed it because I like the fact that it's kind of modeling for other families that might have a child that has a similar situation to Will on how to do it, you know? You didn't know that already, though, Zoe? I was like, I seen that from the beginning. I was like, Will got a crush on Mike. Like, duh. What's up, Yvette? How you doing? Welcome to the live. Welcome. What's up, Kamar? How are you? Welcome to the live, guys. Make sure you double tap the screen when you enter. We had a little hater come in here. Winter said, I've been waiting for a big bird. I have to hide your comment because you put that curse word. I said it out loud and that's cool, but I don't also want it to be in the chat, if you get me. So if you want to retype that, just take that B word out. Anybody, like, any trolls that come through, you're going to quickly learn that you can't troll me. It doesn't work because I know who I am, you know. I'm doing wonderful. How are you? Yvette says, I'm doing one. Okay, yeah, let's not spoil it. Yeah. You're right, Zoe. But let me tell you, it's a very, very good show. If you haven't watched it yet, I suggest you start from the beginning and watch. It's definitely worth it. You know, like sometimes shows, they come on and it's like, is it worth the hype? I definitely think Stranger Things is worth the hype. And the other thing that I watched recently, I watched Dave Chappelle's most recent stand-up. So if you're into Dave Chappelle and you're into like more, I can't even call what he did a comedy session. Watching this from Dildo. From Dildo, Washington. Hi, Tricolor. Welcome to the live. You're funny. Did you double tap the screen for me? I just came on real quick, guys, to just chit chat and talk about current events, what's going on. I'm not going to be, who knows? I say I'm not going to be on long, and then who knows how long I'll end up being on the live, child. But I do have another live tonight. I'm doing my workout tonight at 7 o'clock. And I just want to give y'all an update on my little injury. It's still injurying, child. Oh, Lord. This has really shown me, like, how much you need your hands. You need your hands. This is so debilitating. It so is. It's so debilitating, but I'm still trying my best to do what I gotta do. What's up, Rodney? Welcome to the live, Rodney. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for that like. So damn, I think I'm gonna do, I want to talk about Stranger Things. How long do I have to wait? When y'all gonna watch it? It's so good. And I want to talk about some of my theories. I want to talk about the show, man. What's up, Rodney? What's up, Jamal? I like that name. I always like the name Jamal. How you doing, Jamal? Happy Monday. Y'all at work or y'all off for the holiday? Or y'all back to work today? Can y'all believe in a few days it's 2026? My Lord, today. I'm excited about the new year, about entering into the new year. I'm excited about it. I did a live the other day and I was talking about like things that I want to leave in 2025. And the main thing that I want to leave in 2025 is self-doubt. You might say to yourself, Coach, you're so confident. Self-doubt? Who do you think will be the end villain? Vecna or the Mind Flayer? And do you know who the Mind... Don't say who it is because we're trying not to do We're trying our best not to spoil it too much for people, but I definitely think the Mind Flayer. What's up, Marquez? And let me tell you something. When that little trick came back, I was like, get her out of here. I was like, get her out of here. She already doing her number on L. But let me tell, that show is, I was like, and it's so interesting because I'm not really into like sci-fi, like stuff like this. Like I never watched Star Wars. I don't watch any of that stuff. But this show is so good to me. I think they did a great job meshing the sci-fi with the supernatural and adding in like enough of a storyline where, I don't know, it's just such a good show. They did a really good job. Yvette said, I just got off work. I did half a day. Oh, you working today? You working tomorrow too? I'm only off because I had some days that I could take off. I took the days off. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the 2026. Woo! Favorite part is when he stood up to his mom. Yes! Me too. I love that. Can y'all believe it's about to be 2026? Yo, what y'all got going for next year? Like, what's on the agenda? Yes, Rodney, it was written well and produced right. Yes. Ray, we're talking about Stranger Things, but we're trying to talk about it without giving any spoilers because there were a few people in here that haven't watched it yet. And so, you know, I like to be respectful, even though y'all had all weekend. Like, what's up? Hi, Reggie. Hi, Reggie. Reggie said, hey, girl, James ain't come home last night. You seen him around there. Who is James? That's right. Nah, Zoe, I'm about to get in the way. We getting in the way for 2026. I'm gonna turn it up. I've been chilling for, I don't know if y'all been paying attention. You might not be on my channel like that, but I've been chilling for the last couple weeks. And normally when I do that, that's me gearing up for to go hard. And I'm about to go hard. And I'm getting myself mentally prepared for it because it's a lot of work. But we about to do our big one. Like, I'm trying to get my channel where I need it to be. What's up, Anastasia? What's up, girl? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Look at me, happy Friday. Child, I wish. Looking for houses in 2026 and increasing my YouTube channel output. That's what I'm talking about. Let's put them goals in the chat, guys. One thing I've learned is when you have certain goals, you've got to write it down and make it plain. You got to write it down and make it plain. What specifically is your goal? What specifically are you trying to do? Anastasia said, I'm working and watching, but I'm doing the same in 2026. Yes, I'm about, like, let's go. Let's put the foot on the neck of our goals. Let's do our thing. Let's push that content out. And also, the one thing that I want to say to all my content creators is when you put a video out there and it doesn't do well, don't get discouraged and stop posting. Keep posting. Keep posting. Keep working. Because the one thing that I've learned, because especially in October. In October, I did Fittober. Like, I did a video every day for the month of October. And those videos didn't get high views. But what I learned from that time is how to create something every day. Like, I was able to put a video out every day. And I wasn't so concerned about the numbers because it was more of a building thing for me. Because the way that I look at my channel is, right now, I'm in the beginning. I'm an infant in my YouTube journey. One day, people are going to look back at these videos and be like, wow, look how far she's come from those videos she was doing. There was this girl. What's up, James? Hi, James. Welcome to the live. There was, oh, y'all know who this is. You know the Pop the Balloon show? The first one with Arlette. Do y'all watch? Does anybody watch that show? It's very popular now. But if you go back to the beginning of her channel, she was vlogging. She was trying to make it as a vlogger, and those videos weren't doing it. And then one day, because she kept creating, it's like the juices were flowing, and she created, or she came up with her version of the Pop the Balloon show, and that took her channel to another level. So don't stop posting, guys. When you're in a rut, when you're not feeling it, you put out a video, it didn't do well, don't just quit. Keep creating, because you're going to keep them juices flowing. If you stop, then you stop. Don't stop. I'm a firm believer at that. The more you create, the more ideas you come up with, and it really helps. And you stop like second guessing it and just post. Just put the video out. If it does well, it does well. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There are people that are going to watch, and you have that core audience of people that'll watch you. You know what I'm saying? Rodney said, after gaining and losing monetization, it's going to take me 8 to 10 weeks to get back monetized after deleting a 9 million viewed video. Why did you delete it? Rodney, why did you delete it? For why? Pourquoi? And how did you lose monetization? Anastasia said, you can do it, Rodney. 9 million views is incredible. Yeah, that's incredible. Rodney said, yeah, I had to delete. It was reused. Oh, it was reused content. Yeah. That's the thing, too, with when you do, like, reaction videos and stuff like that, or reused content. You can do it, but you have to switch it up in some kind of way. You have to break it up, switch it up in order for it to count. Yvette says, for my 2026, I'm going to go hard for my channel. I want to be monetized. I got to go live a little bit. You got to go live a lot more. If you want to get monetized, use me as a blueprint. At the beginning of 2025, I had under 1,000 subscribers, and I don't remember how many watch hours. And going live on a daily basis and posting videos all the time got me monetized. You not a little bit more. You got to go live a lot more. You got to post video. You got to turn them lights on your channel. You got to start posting. Stop second guessing it. Stop saying, oh, nobody's going to show up. Eventually, they will. Post. Put it out there. Reggie says, is Pop the Balloon real or are they acting? I think it's real to a certain degree. I don't think they're going on the show to find love. Maybe one in every 200, what do you call them? What do you call them, people? Not attendees. What do you call them? Contestants. Maybe one in every 200 is going there to find somebody. Everybody else is going there to find YouTube fame, social media fame. There's quite a few people that have gone on and their channel blew up after they was on Pop the Balloon. But what I'm talking about is the content creator, Arlette. She was a vlogger before she started doing Pop the Balloon. And she didn't stop posting on her channel. She just changed the direction. Kept the same channel. Because if you go back, if you look at her first videos, she was a vlogger. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, if you're trying to make this thing work on YouTube, don't look at your channel. Look at your channel as like a blueprint of your life, or as I guess people can start a new channel if they want. That's their prerogative. But I'm not a believer in starting a new channel. I'm a believer in evolving your channel and keeping the same channel going, unless you had some major issue on your channel. But keeping that same channel going and just evolving the content. Because now this girl is doing all kind of Pop the Balloon stuff. She got all kind of Fashion Nova sponsorships and all kind of big sponsorships. And she started as a vlogger. Completely different from doing a love show. What do you call it? A dating show. Anastasia says, oh, you got this. It's up from here, especially consistency and dedication. Yes. Hi, Allison. Welcome to the live. Rodney said, Yvette, keep going live. Them hours will come fast. Yes. Anastasia says, yes, Yvette, my lives have been going up. Yep. Rodney said, I had no reaction, no commentary, just an upload. Oh, got you. Coach Sherry! Hi! are not subscribed to Coach Sherry, go on and subscribe. I love that lady. How you doing, baby? How you doing? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all of the things. Anastasia says lives did not show out years ago the way they do now. I think the content creation space has changed and people want to see you live. They connect with you live. They want to see you in the moment, being able to interact with you. And also people want to see like when you go live, you yourself, you realize your own chops. Like going live is like being impromptu. Like you need to, unless some people do plan and prep what they're going to talk about live, not me. I just go live, child, and then whatever happens, happens. Hi, Everton. You gotta be Jamaican. You Jamaican, Everton? Everton Watson. You's a Jamaican? Eh? Rodney says, last 28 days, 51K views, 600 watch hours, and 51 subs. That's dope. 2.8K subs total. That's dope, Rodney. My view, I don't want to talk about it. Listen, in the last, since I started doing my workouts, which is so funny to me because I've been doing this since I started YouTube. If I knew what I know now, I would have been started doing the workouts on live. Man, I've been doing this. But since I started doing these workouts live, even though it has copywritten music, and I have to go back and delete the music, child, and that takes forever. But people seeing me work out live, I don't know, it resonates with people. They love it. They're loving it. Hi, Lala, my girl Lala. What's up, Guan? Sweetie, what's up, sweetie pie? How are you? Welcome to the live. What's up, Yaya? Ooh, listen. Gang activity, please be respectful. Do not say that. I'm not reading that. How you doing, Yaya? I cannot pronounce that. This is the best strategy of success in YouTube I've ever heard or encountered. Thank you, ma'am. What's up, Hoban? Is that how you say your name? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. How are you? What's up, Simp? Simp? Love the accent. My accent? Well, how I sound when I talk with the British accent or the Jamaican, because I do both of those interchangeably. Anastasia said, I just go live, but I do want to have a schedule of days to go live. Yeah, you can have a schedule. Normally, when it's not holiday time and I'm not doing like my rest time, which I'm doing right now, I go live every day at lunchtime at 1:15, and then I'll do my live workout at 7 o'clock. That's my kind of schedule. And I think what that does is it creates like trust with your audience that they know you're going to show up. They know when. Like, remember, if y'all are a certain age, remember how TV shows used to come on at a certain time? Like, the Cosby Show used to come on at 8 o'clock, and then A Different World came on at 8:30 on Thursday, and you knew that every week? Same thing. Like, you want to create your own programming on your channel. And it's, oh, I read that one. Lala saying, hi, Hoban. You are giving $1 million game for free. But you know what? The game is free, but this is the thing. You got to then apply it. A lot of people hear it. How many times have you heard, in order to be successful, you have to be consistent? That's not anything new. How many times have we heard that? You got to be consistent. You need to post. You got to post. You can't think about, you got to just keep posting, and not just posting anything, but using your metrics to your advantage. You got to do that. Like, I'm not saying nothing new. Everybody say that. Ah, thank you, Coach Sherry. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Lala said, I think if we have some kind of schedule for some of the lives, our people will expect us and meet us there. Yes. And on top of that, it teaches you to stick to something. Like, not forget your audience. Never that. Never forget your audience. Like, they matter, obviously, because if they're not watching, then you're talking to yourself. But more importantly than your audience expecting you, you start showing up for you. and that will resonate with your audience. You're showing up because what your goal is matters to you. Reggie says, but the people want to be entertained, so they tune into the Kendra show and the Pop the Balloon show. What else can get people interested? I mean, some people like vlogs. I like vlogs. I watch a lot of people's vlogs. But I think, if I don't know what Kendra did before she started doing what she's doing now, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm really saying, like, if you're posting vlogs right now and they're not doing well, don't just stop posting altogether. Keep posting your vlogs and help them to evolve. Like, evolve your content. Keep posting, checking out what people are saying. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, I believe that you're still creating a core audience. I think people get discouraged by their numbers sometimes, and they just stop posting altogether. Don't do that. Don't stop posting. Spartan, you've been in here before and you said that before. Thank you so much. What's up, Life and Legacy Network? How are you? Welcome to the live. Anastasia said, I'd be nervous to go viral with nothing ready behind it to follow, wanting to batch film my content again, to have things ready. Yes. When people have asked me if I would like to go, if I wanted to ever go viral, and the answer is no. I don't want to go viral. I'd rather grow organically and build a good core audience rather than have a viral moment. Or if I did go viral, I will only want my workouts to go viral and people to see. I would like for whatever content to go viral to be my niche. I wouldn't want some random stupid video that I do to go viral. You know, I would want it to be in my niche if I were to go viral, but I don't need it. I'd rather build slowly. I have a lot of patience and I have a lot of faith in what I got going on. And I just got to keep going, child. Yaya said, I'm doing well. How you doing today? I'm okay. Yes, thank you, sweetie. How you been? I've been good, Coach Sherry. I've been here, still posting, girl. Still chugging along. Still pushing forward. Still. Spartan said, good for you for not supporting the kinky fro. Whatever you say. Oh, you know what, Spartan? You're actually speaking my language. I would absolutely love to be on my 600-pound life. Not as a contestant or not as like a person. I would like to be there as a realistic coach for the participants. Because contrary to what people think, I think it's, if you see someone that is an attainable goal for you, if you're 600 pounds, if you're 595 pounds or 700 and whatever pounds, right? And you see a plus size person that obviously is mobile, that's fit, I would be more realistic of a goal for someone that's that big than someone that's a size 6. So thank you for saying that, because that is one of my goals. I do want to be on my 600-pound life as a plus size fitness coach, to teach people that are 600 pounds how to, or to at least be a motivation for those people. So thank you so much for saying that. Yaya said, you crack me up when you do a British accent. My mother is British. I was born in London. My family is from Southeast 4, London, Brockley. Yeah, man. Life and Legacy said, how long should the lives be? Because I'm really pressed for time most days. I would say an hour tops. So what I did, because my time is valuable too, and I don't be having all this time to do stuff, I started taking my lunchtime to do my lives. You just have to figure out what you're willing to sacrifice. So for me, I was willing to sacrifice lunch, my lunchtime period, just sitting and watching foolishness on YouTube or just talking and whatever, and getting down to the business, you know? So if that works for you, then definitely. Life and Legacy, I just read that. Allison said, that's good to know. Always wonder how that affects your channel when you play music. Oh, when you play music on your channel, you get what's called you don't get a strike. You get shoot. I forgot the terminology. Darn it. And I get it all the time. Let me see if I could pull it up here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, please don't be rude. Am I far behind in the chat? Not too bad. Not too bad. Thank you again, Coach Sherry. I really appreciate that. Hold on. Let me see if I can tell you guys exactly what it's called. I should know because I get it every day. It is called. Let's go to lives. Okay, you get the copyright. It just says copyright protected content found on your video. And then you just have to like kind of delete it. And you can, sometimes it'll delete like all of the sound in that section. And other times it'll just delete the music and you can still hear me counting and still talking in the video. Sweetie says, Allison says, much love, Sherry. Yes, Coach Sherry is the bomb, guys. Sweetie Pie says, makes me want to work out if it's scheduled. Plus, I like her vibe. Thank you. She's relatable. She meaning you, LOL. Aw, thank you, Sweetie Pie. Hoban. I'm probably saying that so wrong. I'm sorry. But not the way you just explained. It's the way you walk through the audience step by step. People understand differently. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Anastasia said, I needed this motivation. Thank you, Coach. Hey, what's up, Michelle? How are you? Welcome back. Coach Sherry said, I prefer to give because I feel I receive so much all year and not just intangible things. Same. Hi, AJ. Welcome to the live. And it's so nice to see someone that didn't expect a gift to, like, you gift them and they're like, they're so thankful, you know? Sweetie, y'all gonna hear some banging. We had, like, the storm wrecked our our gutters outside. Oh my God. It's always something, child. When you're a homeowner, it's always something. Sweetie said, still motivating and uplifting us. I really want to see people win. I love to see people step into their greatness. That's so boss to me. Like when I see someone and I recognize that they have it in them and then they start to believe that they have it in them, that warms my heart. What's up, Chili Chill? How are you? Welcome to the live. Right, Reggie says, Anastasia, calm down. Claim down. It's always some sister that's always wants to control something that doesn't belong to them. What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about, Reggie? Rodney says Spartan changed his name. He's just a lonely troll. He'll be all right. And he can say whatever he wants to say. People are going to think, like, I forgot what I was watching the other day, and it just brings me back to what I always say. Everybody's not going to clap for you. And you know what? I was talking about Clarissa Shields and how she's, like, always trying to, like, make people believe that she's in love and all of this. I'm like, girl, if you don't just live your life and just live it, you don't have to explain your relationship to anybody. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Just step in the ring, do what you do, and keep it moving. Like, people are going to say whatever they want to say. Whether you show them the receipts or not. They're going to say it's fake. It's AI. It's just for publicity. They're going to make something up if they want to. So you can spend all of your energy trying to explain yourself and to get to people to believe, or you could just do it. Just do you. Tattoo. What up, Tattoo Master? Said, would you rather be an invisible bear or an invisible goat? An invisible bear. Roar. Sweetie said, I'll be honest, I instantly connected because you're a full-figured coach. Never seen one before online, or maybe I have, but I didn't connect. See, I appreciate you saying that. That is why I put myself out here, even though I know I'm going to get criticized left and right. They're going to say, how you coaching somebody else and you're fat? Yes, I'm fat. And guess what? There's a lot of, America is fat. Okay? Like, let's be real. America is fat. Everybody's fat. Not everybody, but you know what I'm saying. America, we like to eat. We like food. We got an abundance of food, and if you're blessed, you have an abundance of money to buy abundance of food, and they have all kinds of delicious stuff you can eat all over the place. So I'm willing to show my struggle with weight and my love of fitness, and I hope that I encourage somebody else to get up and start moving their body. That's it. Like, that's it. AJ said, "You're so funny." I'm funny? You think I'm funny, AJ? I ain't even tell a joke, child. I could get, like, sometimes I'll be watching my lives back sometimes, and I'm like, yo, I am nuts. Allison, yes, love it, coach. Oh, I love you, Allison. I really like your vibe, Allison. Reggie said, don't go on that show. They might try to eat. Reggie, behave yourself. Don't you know, like, when you're watching My 600-Pound Life, you're watching trauma manifested in a food addiction. The people have a food addiction. When you hear their story, a lot of times there was some kind of trauma that happened to them, and everybody responds to trauma in different ways. When I see that show, I see a cry for help, and sometimes it's so far-fetched for them to believe that they'll ever lose weight that they just stick to what they know. And then on top of that, if you have an addiction to food, it's not like any other addiction, because every other addiction, whether it be alcohol, whether it be drugs, you can abstain from drinking alcohol. You can stop using crack, but you can never stop eating food. You still have to eat. So your addiction is being triggered every day. It's insane. So y'all that don't have that problem, get down on your hands and knees and thank God that you don't have that problem. If you're able to eat that burger and eat pizza, and you can eat one slice or two and that's it, and you don't have that trigger that makes you want to keep eating, thank God that you don't have that problem. There are people that have a very, very strong addiction to food, and everybody shames you for it. Like everybody else that has an addiction, it may show or may not. There are people that are alcoholics that you won't know that are alcoholic, right? But when somebody's addicted to food, you see it. You see it. You see the extra weight. Okay? Don't do that to them, guys. Yaya said, I know you have mentioned that. My entire mom's side is from England. Oh, not too far from Liverpool. That's so nice. I love England. Like, I love going there. I got to take BFF. We got to go in 2026. We have to. And Michelle says copyright. Oh, man, I must be behind, child. All right, let me speed it up, child. We're going to catch up in 5 minutes. Everybody, don't laugh at me. You promise? You just get copyrighted and limited in certain regions. Yeah, you get copyright. And sometimes, like the D'Angelo workout I didn't take the music off because that was a tribute to D'Angelo. So it is what it is. That's always going to be there. But it's okay. Hi, Alvin. Alvin says, sorry about your gutters. Wish I could help you out. It's okay. Hubby he's on top of it, and we filed a claim, so we should be good. But thank you for the offer. Oh my gosh, Coach Sherry, you've never seen Stranger Things. You should try watching it. Are you into sci-fi stuff? It's really a good show. Like, I really like it. Hi, Danielle. Welcome to the live. Gerald said, my dad died today. Geraldine, are you serious? Or because you know sometimes people come in the live and they say stuff like that, and I don't know if they're serious or not. But my condolences, Geraldine, and I would suggest, honey, that you go and spend time with your family. Okay, God bless you and your family. Losing somebody is, and I don't play around with that, so I hope you're not just trolling. I hope that because I've seen that quite a bit. People come into lives and be like, my mom just died. She's standing right here, or she's laying here. And I'm like, I don't find that funny because I lost my daughter, and so I hope that you're serious when you're saying that. Alvin says, there's nothing like a wait, let me read that cute. Hold on. There's nothing like a full-figured African-American woman. Even when I was in elementary school, always being attracted to the chubby girls. Because you know where it's at. You know what I mean? All this goodness, all this juice. You know, come on now, child. Yaya said, Geraldine, condolences. Hi, the weight of me. Welcome to the live. Sweetie said, you're naturally funny. That's what makes it funnier. The Weight of Me said, I love tacos too, sis. Yes, we are celebrating all of our fluffiness today. Jason Johnson said, are you trying to be funny? Pizza, chicken, cheesesteak, potatoes. Okay. Geraldine said, I felt like my dad is with me in my arms right now. That makes me cry. I'm thinking him right now. The food noise is crazy work. Oh my gosh, Danielle. The food work. Did I say hi, Glenn? Hi, Glenn. Did I say hi? I don't remember if I did, but if I didn't, hello, sir. Hopefully you're having a fabulous day. How you doing? The food noise is no joke. Like, it'll be like, don't you want some ice cream right now? Yes, that ice cream sliding down your throat right now. It's crazy. Glenn said, I used to have an addiction most of my life. I've been clean for 6 years. Congratulations on your sobriety. Ruben said Sweetie says, someone close to me was a functioning drug addict. You would never know it. I knew because it was a family member, but yeah, him and his wife look completely normal. Exactly. Sometimes you can like mask it. But when it's food, most of the time you see it. You see them because they're a big person. And then they're on a show like My 600-Pound Life, and people say stuff like they can't stop eating. Yeah, because they have an addiction. Yeah. Okay. Ruben said, can you bubble? Yes. The Weight of Me said, OMG, that's horrible. Very sorry for you, Geraldine. Sweetie said, aw, if you're for real, I'm so sorry. My dad is going to, my God. That's one of my greatest fears. Not even joking around. Devin asked, does it clap? Yes. It claps. Baby girl. Hi, baby girl. Michelle's laughing at me. I don't know what I said. Lazy Cat said, I actually want ice cream now since you said that. Ooh, like what's your favorite ice cream? My favorite ice cream of all time is chocolate. I would love me some chocolate ice cream. What's up, Triplet? Hi, T. How you doing? Rodney said, I'm praying for everyone who's going through things. They never speak up. Amen. Amen. Let me tell you, I speak about my daughter often now, but for a long time, it took me a while to like be able to articulate it. I was shell-shocked for many years. Ooh, chocolate and peanut butter ice cream. That sounds good. Even though I'm not a peanut butter girly, but that sounds good. Brandy said, what clap? This clap. I think I told the story about something else clapping once, and I'm not telling that right now today, but since losing 162.2 pounds, food and me broke up. The Weight of Me, that is absolutely amazing. I haven't broken up with food, but me and food, we have outlined our boundaries, and we had a conversation. I said, listen, food, you can't just enter and exit as you want. I mean, you can't enter whenever you feel like it. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. Michelle said about the ice cream. Ooh, yeah, the ice cream. I could, what? Right now. Brandy, what do you mean, deuce and then flags? I don't know. T said, not the Wendy voice. How's your wrist? How's my, okay, so it's my thumb. If you see, look how the bracelet, you see how it has my thumb in like a splint on the side here? And it doesn't hurt when it's in the brace. When I have to take it off to shower, then it reminds me that I'm still injured. I still can't believe this. It's very debilitating. And working out, let me tell you something. I'm pushing through, but it's tough. It's tough. Oh, thank you, baby girl. I enjoy your energy, queen. Brandy, what the hell? What the hell? What? Brandy, you said it, not me. Rodney said, my favorite ice cream is vanilla and caramel with a fudge swirl. I could eat that too. So my favorite ice cream is chocolate. And then the second, like the runner up, is mint chocolate chip. Some people say it tastes like toothpaste. I don't think it tastes like toothpaste. I think it tastes like heaven. What do you mean? Sweetie said, haha, yeah, the Wendy voice is funny. Danielle said, LOL, I stood up too fast one time and heard that clap. I was more, Danielle. That's not a bad thing, you know what I mean? That thing be, you know what I mean? Brandy said, no Chick-fil-A sauce. What you talking? Brandy, I don't know what you're saying. I'm slow. You got to spell it out, okay? What's up, cutie? Beautiful. Thank you so much, cutie. Welcome to the live. Did you subscribe? Make sure you subscribe to the channel, please. Derek said, hello, beautiful. How you doing? How you doing? Are you single, beautiful? No, I'm not single. I have a husband. He's in there. He's a very big black man. He is. And he also has a channel right here on YouTube. His channel name is Black Effin' Fathers. Check him out, dear. He's fabulous. Teflon, I like that. Pot or skillet? Skillet, please. The way to me said, I had my foot surgery checked today. My foot. Oh no. My foot is infected by my toes. No. Aha! T said, no, mint ice cream, no. Butter pecan is, ooh, I can eat butter pecan too. Look, don't get me, I like ice cream, okay? I like ice cream. Yeah. Danielle, that thing, you heard? That thing clapped. She said she stood up and that thing said, Teflon said, I said skillet, Teflon. Yes, Michelle. Michelle loves mint chocolate chip. I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. And you know what other ice cream I like? I like coffee ice cream. I like ice cream. The only ones I could do without, I don't really like strawberry ice cream like that. I could eat regular vanilla ice cream. I'm not really a peanut butter girl, so you could keep the peanut butter. But yeah, I love me some ice cream, child. What? Teflon said nothing. What? Teflon? I said skillet. What? I thought we was friends. Danielle said, Coach, I had some trolley trolls in my lab today, and you are giving a masterclass on dealing with the tomfoolery. I need lessons. These people are out of their minds. I'm drinking my seltzer. So this is a trick, guys. If you're obsessed with soda, of course the sugar for sure, but the other thing that soda does is it gives you that the bubbles, right? So what saved my life is I switched over to seltzer water, like flavored seltzer waters, especially like when I'm eating a meal, and I put a lot of ice, and it's cured my soda addiction. Now, if I drink soda, if I ever like drink a soda or drink like a cup of soda or something, it's so sweet. I can't even do it. Like it's really tough for me to drink. I can't even drink soda, which is very rare because I don't really mess with soda. Wait of me said, hoping for a speedy recovery. Yeah, I mean, Rodney said, wait of me, hoping for me too. Me too. Sweetie said, I don't necessarily think it's the food per se. Ha! It's the ingredients in them. Amen. You are right. All that artificial stuff and additives that's got us all jacked up. Hormone disruptions, food addictive ingredients. Yes, you are so right. And that's one of the things that I stopped doing is eating processed foods. Like when I go food shopping, I know you probably have all heard this before, but if you start shopping the perimeter of the supermarket and not going down the aisle to get items, you'll be better off. Like getting fresh vegetables, even frozen vegetables sometimes got some additives in it, child. So if I get frozen vegetables, it's not like the one, like they have a sauce or something in it, because the sauce is probably filled with preservatives. But getting your vegetables fresh, getting fresh meats, If you eat meat, your legumes, the things of that sort, darling. And sticking to the perimeter of the supermarket and trying to stay away from even those like low calorie, pre-made like frozen meals. Don't do those at all. Like Weight Watchers, those easy meals. Don't do that. It's better to prepare your own stuff. Hi, Callie. I don't eat either Apple Jacks or corn pops, but if I had to pick, excuse me, if I had to pick, like if you was like, you got to pick one. Don't you hate when you tell people this one or that one, and then they be like, I don't eat that. So I'm gonna play along, even though I don't eat either. Apple Jacks, because when I was a kid, I liked Apple Jacks way more than corn pops. Rodney says flavor water is fire. Yes. Oh, you know who has the really good seltzer or sparkling water? Costco. Their Kirkland brand. Woo wee. I would get a Costco card just to go there to get that, child. That's so good. Danielle said, I love that sparkling water. Ice, sparkling water, slice of lemon. Sweetie said, damn, 50-50 on the cereal. What's up, C Slim? Just drink water. I couldn't ever drink sparkling. Really? But water's good too. I do water too. Some people hate one. There's a few people in my family that hate sparkling water too. They be like, this give me still. I don't like sparkling water. Depends on my mood for the cereal. Callie said, I just said that. Apple Jacks, Callie. Am I behind in the chat? Not too much. Apple Jacks. Sweetie says sparkling. Yuck. Unless it's masked with other flavors. If I have to make a choice. Yeah, I say Apple Jacks if I have to make a choice. Rodney says, I'm blessed with a high metabolism, but I'm very much aware that won't last forever. Yeah. As you get older, child, that's the fun thing about getting old. Your metabolism says, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and retire. Sweetie said, I can't. Reminds me of Alka-Seltzer. Yeah, a lot of people say that. I could do it. It works for me. But you're right. Everything isn't for everyone. Some people go with what's that water? Coconut water. Do you guys like coconut water? T says Captain Crunch. I don't like Captain Crunch. I never liked Captain Crunch. Even when I was a kid, I didn't like Lucky Charms. I didn't like. I did like Cocoa Puffs. The chocolate. I love chocolate. Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Pebbles. Even though like Cocoa Pebbles, you can't play around. As soon as you put that milk on it, you gotta eat it because it's gonna get soggy and gross. Coach, did you see the video of the mom jumping ship to save her kid? Where? On a cruise ship? No, I didn't see that. Tom said, yeah, same girl. Do you like Cheerios? I like Cheerios. My favorite Cheerios are just Honey Nut Cheerios. Hardly Honey Nut. Like, they started wilding. They got all kind of Oreo. I'm like, ain't Cheerios supposed to be healthy? They got all kind of Cheerios. Oreo Cheerios, chocolate chip Cheerios. I'm like, y'all wilding. Just regular Cheerios. No, you know what, guys, to be honest with you, like a lot of the videos that I see is because BFF sends it. My husband, he'll send it to me on Instagram because I don't really be scrolling looking at a bunch of videos. T said, yeah, they were on a cruise. The ship was docked. I think it was Carnival. Oh my God. So the daughter ended up over. Oh my God. I can't imagine. But that's happened before because a dad jumped into the water after his child. Wyatt said, are you a chocolate bar because I want to eat you? I am a chocolate bar, Wyatt. But you cannot eat me because my husband said so. He said, I can't let nobody on my YouTube eat me. That's what he said. But if I was going to be a chocolate bar, what chocolate candy would you be? I would be Godiva, or Lindt chocolate. creamy and smooth. What chocolate bar would you be? Come on, guys, give me some good answers. What kind of chocolate bar would you be? I would be a Lindt milk chocolate, Charlie. T said, I don't know if the kid was a boy or a girl, but the mom went after them. What is going on? That kids are jumping off the ship. Exactly. Like, what? And who, like, how are they able to jump off the ship? I mean, I guess if there's, that's just crazy. Like, why would you jump off the ship? I'm going to go on a cruise next year, probably. And there's a few things I'm a little nervous about. Standing too close to the edge when the boat rocks and then I end up in the damn middle of the ocean somewhere. And just being motion sick the whole time. Those are the two things I'm nervous about. So none of y'all don't want to play the chocolate bar game? I said I'm a Lindt chocolate. What are y'all? Is anybody claiming Snickers? Exactly. I wouldn't get a balcony if I had kids, because if I would not do a balcony. Like, we would have one of the interior rooms with no balcony. Yeah, they have medicine. I would definitely be bringing that. When we went, it wasn't this past summer, it was the summer before. We went to Florida and we went on a fishing trip, and I took motion sickness pills and I was fine. Danielle says she's Dubai chocolate, expensive and exotic, not for the masses. Ooh, oh. Only fools get close to the edge of the boat. Exactly. Or kids that are curious and want to see, like, I don't know what they want to see, child. That just is so scary. But definitely Lindt chocolate or Godiva chocolate. Yes, darling. Like rich chocolate. On my last cruise, I had a balcony room. Loved it, but no kids. Yeah. So when you went on your last cruise, T, was it like, how long was the cruise? What cruise line did you take? Did you like it? Would you do it again? Let me know. Because we're looking at Virgin Cruise, but the thing is, that kind of deterred us a little bit, is we heard you have to be in the middle of the boat, and all of the middle boat cabins are gone. Like, the only thing that was left was the front of the boat, or the very back. And I was like, I don't want to be in the back of the boat. We have evolved as a people. What's MSC? Something carnival. What's MSC? 7 days MSC, and yes, I would do it again. Yes. Is that Carnival? No, you would have said Carnival. It was Carnival. What's MSC? Why you have to be in? They said because that's the less rocking. I don't know how true it is. That's what we saw when we were looking on YouTube. Well, I was scrolling and noticed your live. Hi, SAC Community Watch. Welcome to the live. Reggie said there is a black woman on live right now with 3K views, and she is just eating cornstarch on cam. Well, I ain't gonna do that. Oh, MSC is the cruise line. No, it's not Carnival. Okay, good. Because I heard Carnival is a little ghetto. But I heard it's the most fun, too. I don't know. I guess it depends on who you ask. See, I'm not going to just do anything for views. I'll take one person being in my live and me just talking some real stuff, as opposed to having 3K people in my live and I'm eating cornstarch. No thanks. You're going to get a yeast infection. Your vagina is going to be yeasty. No thanks. I don't want it. I don't want it. But I can't knock her hustle, and I don't also, that doesn't discourage me when I see stuff like that. That's her journey, you know? Oh, T says MSC is International Cruise Line. They used to be only international, but now they're in America. My mom probably been on it, child. Because she's been cruising all over the universe. My mother has been, I want to be just like her when I grow up. My mama has been everywhere. Okay, so SAC Community Watch said, I am the owner of the Sacramento Community Watch. We document law enforcement for we the people, sometimes documenting unlawful arrests, police misconduct, and more. Okay, that's dope. You have a channel here on YouTube, SAC Community Watch? Danielle said, the way my integrity is set up, I am not knocking the hustle, but I can't do it. Me either. I won't do stuff like that. But child, do you know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do to get what they say. Use what you get. You know how it go. SAC says, I just want to remind my brothers and sisters to always record the police and to learn your rights and exercise your rights. Yes, my team is on YouTube. All right, we're gonna check you out, SAC Community Watch. I appreciate that. I appreciate the knowledge. There's a lot I want to say, but I try not to get too political on my channel. But definitely agree with your movement. T says, Carnival is the party cruise. If you want to party, go with them. Royal is in the middle. MSC is a little more upscale. Hold on, you made me sit up. Upscale, darling. And nicer to me, they have parties, but no DJ if you don't want to be a part. Ooh, Sweetie said, I'd build milk chocolate salted caramel bar. Ooh, because you're nice and gooey in the middle. Sack said, thank you. Thank you, Sack. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. T said, party. If you don't want to party, you won't be hearing it from your room. On Carnival, you will hear the DJ from your room. Yeah, and the other thing about Carnival is kids. I don't want to be on a boat with chillins running around the place, pranking people. I ain't got time. Like, I want an adults only cruise, please. Thank you, Sack. I'm going to subscribe to you. If you can, Sack, please go to one of my shorts and just leave a comment so that I can find you afterwards. Because sometimes I can't find people just by searching their channel, and that annoys me. And then they don't come back to my live, so I never get to connect with them again. So please do that, and then I'll be able to find your channel easily. I really want to do a cruise. For the experience, you know. I want to do it for the experience. Sweetie says, I'm too scared to go on a cruise. I watched too many YouTube videos of that water no thing. I know. That's the thing that's like, and then I think about like being on this floating resort for all these days. But I gotta try it at least once, you know. Oops. The light went out. It's okay. You can still see me, right, Joe? We intimate now, y'all. Thank you, SAC Community Watch. MSC has children. I'm going on Virgin. They don't got no kids. No chillins. Reggie, what you said? Why you retracted your message? You were saying something crazy. You know what's so funny, Reggie? Remember how we met? Want me to tell them? Want me to tell everybody what you did, Reggie? Nah, it's water under the bridge. We cool now. T says MSG has a thing. MSG. That's Madison Square Garden. MSC has a thing too where you can use your points from another cruise line or hotel points to get your status up. Okay. But they got kids. You lost me with that. When I say I don't want no kid, I don't care if it's two. I said no chillins on the cruise. Cruises, you don't think or feel the movement unless the waves are bad. Oh. Yeah, because my mom has done a lot of cruises, and the last one she went on, she was like, the boat was really rocking. But most of the time, she says it's normally fine. I guess you would feel more in the plane, right? Because you probably are gonna feel some kind of turbulence on just about every flight. I do not like when that turbulence start, boy. I'd be like, Lord have His mercy. I don't like it. When I went on MSC, I had the highest status on my first. Okay. So wait, so you get a big old room? Reggie said, if you see a man on Carnival Cruise without a woman, he is happy. And if you want your first snow buddy, go on Virgin Cruise. Reggie! So you think the Virgin Cruise is like a lot of the others? Yes, it's more on the plane. Yeah, it's probably more on the plane. Speaking of plane, can y'all hear me? It just froze for a sec. Stash! What up, Stash? Yo, Stash, I've been seeing you posting all kind of content on your channel. Okay, on your member side. That's what I'm talking about. Not bigger room, but other perks. I got a free dinner from me and my mom. Just some. Okay, that's cool though. Like I'll take any upgrade. Give me that. Sweetie said, I'm crazy. I'll go skydiving. You just went left. I'll go skydiving, but not on a cruise. Make that make sense. But you know what? It might be a fear of the water. So if you're scared of water, child, a cruise ain't gonna cut it. But you skydiving, you're far away from the water, right? Stash said, yes, I have to make y'all $199 worth it. Oh, Stash. You're doing great, my friend. Welcome to this side of YouTube. All right, the monetization side where you get humbled real quick. T said, dinner of my choice and restaurants you would usually have to pay for. I think it had wine. And I had wine and cake for my birthday. Speaking of my birthday, child, let me tell y'all. I'm getting on a jet plane and taking my ass out of here. And I'm going to get so lit for my B-Day because we need to celebrate every year we got. Danielle saying, hey to Stash. Stash said, I learned from the best. I learned from you. That's a Whitney song. Did I sound like her at all? Anybody? Mm-mm. But yeah, I want to do a cruise. But for my B-Day, Danielle said, I don't think I'm going to do memberships. What the heck am I going to do? You could do your prayers on memberships. What you mean what you going to do? Move the prayers over to members. Boom. Do Sunday service on members. What you mean? Reggie said, is it wrong to not pay the gratuity at the end of a cruise? You have to pay gratuity at the end of a cruise? Tell me about that, guys. I didn't know that. They do, Verizon does have a members thing. Have a point system. But I don't know if you can use points from other cruises. But I don't have any points from other cruises. I do have points on my credit card, like for flights. I think that's how we're going to pay for the flights. I'm still watching the flights to see if it go down some. But do you have to do that? Pay gratuity at the end of a cruise? So, whose birthday is coming up? I don't know, Stash. Is Stash still here? Birthdays coming up next month in January. Danielle said, paying for prayers, Lord have mercy, but I could do special live. Yes, you can. You can do special lives for members. You can have it where people, if they want specific prayers, and it's not, if you technically look at it as paying for prayer, but not really, because, child, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't look at it as paying for prayers per se. T said you can pay prior to the cruise and they take at the end of the cruise. It sounds like cruises take a lot of money. Stat said, nah, I still got a month before it's my time to shine. LOL. I don't celebrate my birthday though. Nobody cares about me in real life. Stat, shut up. What you mean nobody cares about you in real life? You're not doing nothing for your birthday? How old you gonna be? How old Stat's gonna be? 33? You're gonna be 33, right? 31. You either gonna be 31, 32, or 33. How old you gonna be? Talking about nobody cares about me in real life. Shut your face. Then take your... Nope, I'm turning 30. Oh, you're so young. Oh, my God. Stats is like... Yeah, you really are big. You are the big bro. You're not even unk status yet. You're going to be 32 years old. Oh, 32. I remember when I turned 32. When I turned... Where did I go? I don't think I went away. I think we did like a big dinner with my girls, and I think it was a snowstorm on my birthday. Yeah, Stash is he a grown man, but he's still young. You young. You ain't a YN no more though. You ain't no YN. You in your 30s. But you young. You better watch these older ladies. You better watch these little 45, 48-year-olds talking about, hey young man, You tell him your big sis said no, 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 no. You tell him big sis said no, 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 no. Matter of fact, the next chick you get with, I need to meet her. And be like, what is your intention with my brother? Huh? What is your intention with my brother? Eh? What's your 5-year plan? We needs to meet her. I'm like, who this? What's your name is, girl? Turn around. Let me see what you're working with. Come over here. Yes. Yup. Stash said, okay, bet. LOL. Next girl I deal with have to meet my youth. I'm dead serious. And I'm going to be like, all right, so what you bringing to the table? Ha! You see what I did there? She gonna be like, I am the table. I'm like, out of here. Come out of the place. T said, I seen a video. Older lady asked a young guy to feel on his. That is incest. That not incest. What's it? Molestation. Like what? But let me tell you something. When I worked at my old job, I would see this a lot. I would see like women that were like my age, like 40. I'm 46. So I would see like women that were like 46, 47, dealing with people even younger than Stash, like 23, 24. And I'm like, that little boy could be your son. That is nasty. And I know men do it. People be like, well, man do it. Ain't nobody's. That's nasty too. If a man is 47 years old and he dealing with a 21-year-old girl, that is nasty. Stop it. That's a red flag to me. If you can't, like, nah, what's going on? What you dealing with somebody is young enough to be your child? Stash said, I'm trying to change my waist clothes. Don't bring me back to where I used to be. She gonna be like, I am the table. He gonna be like, what? You the table? I mean, look. Okay, can I be real? Okay. So, okay. All right. So let's say, right, you're both grown. Like, let's say the person is, like, there's a 47-year-old man or woman, and there's, like, a between 32 and 35-year-old male or female, right? Like, that's the age gap. It's, like, a few years, but not too many. And they want to do a little whatever, fine. But if they're trying to be in a relationship, they're going to run into some issues at some point. Because that age gap something going to happen there. It's too much of an age gap, in my opinion. Danielle said, Coach, that is nasty. I remember my father had a girlfriend that was 4 years older than me. I would be infuriated. See, thankfully, my dad, Daddy, I love you. This is in case you watching, right? My dad loved the ladies, you see? He's a Jamaican. Yeah, listen, ladies, y'all want to mess with a Jamaican man? They love women. You understand? Love woman. But he would deal with women that were his own age. Thank God for that. Dora! Hey, girl! Happy holidays! Gotta go pick up my mom. Okay, T, be safe. Like, seriously. Seriously. I don't know what I would do if he, like, someone that was like literally my age. I would have lost it. Oh my God, I would have lost it. So wait, is Stash still here? Let's pick his brain. So Stash, you looking to meet somebody? Dora, where you been? I haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen her in a minute. Stash, you trying to be single, or you looking for a girl? My dad was 25 years older than my mom. For real? Did they last long? Like, were they in a long-term relationship, Dora? Because maybe it does work for some people. Maybe it does work. Maybe I'm just closed-minded in that way, and I feel like you should be the same age. But did it work? Like, did they stay married for a long time? For forever, Stash? You're gonna stay single forever? Wow, that's deep. I could see you meeting a nice girl, a nice woman, and settling down. I could see it. I think deep down inside you want to be in a settled relationship, but these people are just too much. He said, yep, forever. Damn. Wow, they're married. See, so I stand corrected. We have a couple that is 25-year difference, and they made it work. Sweetie says, when your birthday? My birthday is January 27th. It's coming up. It's going to be here before you know it. Like, literally, in less than a month, I'm going to be 47. OMG. I still feel 25. I don't feel 47. Sometimes I do. Sometimes my body does. But, child, I feels young. I feel juicy. Hey, Yolanda. Danielle said, I can see it, Stash, and it will happen when you least expect it. I said it, and I'm not taking it back. That's right. I think so, too. Like, honestly, what Stash is saying at 32, wait, was I already with BFF by then? Yeah. But before that, I was like, I had gotten married young, but I was like, I ain't getting married again. I'm going to be single. I'm going to just be a man-eater out here in these streets. And then the right one comes along when you're not looking. The way to me said, you are 47. Cool. I'm 48. See, we in the same age, girl. We the same age. Us 40-year-olds, we doing our thing. Dora said, I've been around, but I've been live streaming also like Coach or on people's live, like on the... You was on the Sources live last week? How come I don't get none of your notifications? I have to figure that out, Explorer Dora. Stash said, a man eater is crazy. What Cardi said, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. Just kidding, but not really. Yes, the 40s can be very juicy if you're taking care of yourself, you're stretching, you're taking care of your body. It can be a very juicy time, you know. But that's what I had said when I was about your age, Stash, and then I met before your age, but then I met the right one. Yeah, I think there's a benefit to being in a marriage, like with the right person though, not just anybody. You know what I mean? Explorer Dora said, age is just a number. Young as you feel. I turned 50 in May and I still feel 40 something. Wow. Did I say happy birthday? Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. 50 years old. Britt says, I'm 55. She says she's stunting on all y'all. She said, y'all ain't nothing but little kids out here. I'm grown. I'm 55. All right? But but age is, you are as old as you feel. You can be 30 years old and be an old grandpa. Danielle says, sorry, stepped away from phone. You good, Danielle? You as old as you, that's the truth. You are as old as you feel, and as old as you are mentally. That's the truth, Ruth. In the 50s. You're 56, Michelle. Michelle, you're 56. It says in the 56th. I can't believe, listen, I remember turning 40, and now I'm about to be 47. When I say time flies, time flies. You understand? So when I tell you, when I be saying all that stuff I be saying, and people be rolling their eyes, just take it one day at a time, man, because this thing goes by so fast. Just think about it. Everybody, from the youngest person to the oldest person, just think about it. Like, it feels like just yesterday you were frolicking around, 25 years old. And now turn around, you're 46, about to be 47. Or you 55, or you 56, or you're 32. Like, time flies. Danielle said, 55, look at what the Lord has made. You don't look a day over 45. And Coach, you look young. I feel like I look my age. I think if I met me, I would say I'm in my 40s. And I think that's fine. Like, I know we would like to look young, but I think I look my age, and I think there's beauty in that, But I look like a good 46, because there's a hard 40. There could be a hard 46 or a 46, and it's okay to be your age. You know what I'm saying? Or to look your age. Dora said, off everyone to do meditation and start my morning here in Australia. Yay! I want to come to Australia so badly. I will be live in 30 minutes on the beach. Oh, that's so dope. Enjoy, Dora. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, I'm coming directly on your channel so that I can see. I can get you to be in your 40 years, not 47. 47. Woo, about to be 50 years old, child. When I turn 50, I want to have a huge party. Well, no, I'm saying that. I ain't having no party. I want to have a huge trip. I want to go somewhere for my 50th. Perhaps to Ghana. Ooh, that would be a nice 50th trip. What did Quay say? Let's see. Quay said I look 63. Okay, you're right. My baby sister is about to be 51 tomorrow. Hi, Quay. Are you still here, darling? Did you subscribe to the channel, like the live for my old ass? Yes, I'm old. I'm 63 years old, child. You know what? I be telling the young people that like to age shame people. I'm like, hey, idiot. Come closer. Hey, dum-dum. What you think you doing? Every day that you stay alive, that you manage and blessed enough to live another day, you get a day older. So when people age shame, I'm like, should somebody tell them? Should I tell them or should you tell them? You want to tell them? Hey, if you're smart enough to keep living, guess what? One day you gonna be 47. One day you gonna be 55. Huh? And if you aren't smart enough to keep living, or if the Lord calls you home before the time, then guess what? You just ain't on earth no more. So it's either you keep living or you're dead. So I don't understand age shame. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. I'm like, did the younger people tap into some kind of matrix where they don't age? Because you're going to get older, dum-dum. And guess what? There's somebody behind you. There's a younger person behind you calling you old. That's the circle of life. Every day you get older. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord, for another day. Every day you open them eyeballs. Child. Unless you are from another dimension and you don't age, you too will be getting older. So when they be like, oh, you old, I'm like, you better pray to you better get down on your hands and knees that you make it to my age. Sucker. Make it to my age and be able to put them knees up here. Be able to put them legs up there. Hallelujah. That I always sit back and I be like, because like I'll hear on there's different videos you see on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube. And I'll hear like younger people be like, yeah, they old, they don't know. I'm like, hey, idiot. Hey, you think you're gonna stay 20 forever? Somebody, you know how they be like, should we tell him? You want to tell him? Should I tell him? Oh, you want to tell him? They be like, oh yeah, they unks. I'm like, you gonna be the unk one day, and you better hope to God that you're in a position where the younger people will listen to you, or that you're of sound body and mind, hallelujah, to be able to speak eloquently and to still be vibrant and bubbly, because there are many different ways life can turn. So when you see someone that's of a certain age and they're still with it, you better ask them how they did it. You better go over there respectfully and say, hey, tell me your secrets, please. Because that's where you're going. It's either that, you either going on or you going under the ground. What's up, Looney Tunes? How you doing? Thank you so much for sharing. How you doing? You either going on, you either continuing on, or it's the end of the line. There's no other thing. So I never understood that when people age shame. I'm like, I guess they must know something we don't know, child. They must be an alien from the land of we don't age. Like, what? That's the dumbest thing ever. Like, we should really celebrate our elders because they made it. Hallelujah. And especially if they're elders and they're living their best life, retired, able to travel, have good credit, own their home. These are the people we should be sitting down in front of. But it's so crazy in this society we live in. We shun them. But those are the people we should be listening to. They know they've obviously done this thing right. Because they're at an age where they don't have to work. They got money coming in. Their money works for them. And they chilling. That's what I want to be chilling. So I listen. My mama say, hey, you. Hey, dum-dum. My mama told me this a long time ago. She said, hey, idiot. She said, I know you really want to have certain things, right? But sometimes you got to ask yourself, self, do you want said thing more? Or do you want longevity? Do you want to be able to live a certain life later? Meaning, when you get paid, instead of running out and buying that thing that you gotta have, pay yourself, pay your future self. Amen. Pay your future self. Because when you get old, you don't want to be chasing shit no more. You don't want to have to be hustling and bustling when you're 70 years old. You want to be able to sit down like this here. What trip am I going on this month? That's what you want to be able to do. You want to be able to live in luxury. And that is luxurious, right? Not having to hustle and bustle when you get to a certain age. My mama taught me that a long time ago. And I watch my mama's life now. My mama is retired. My mama taking the trip. She's living the life she wants to live. She goes where she wants to go. And if somebody came to her and said, "You're old," I would slap them. I don't know if any of you, have you seen the movie? Have you seen the movie South Park? The South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut. If you haven't watched it a lot, you might not get this reference. But there was a scene in it where Terrence and Phillip, I think their names were, they were being interviewed on a talk show. And and Brooke Shields was also on the talk show in the South Park movie. And she was like, "I once farted on the set of Blue Lagoon." And they looked at her and slapped her because that was the dumbest thing they ever heard. That's what I want to do when people talk about older people and call them old and say they're irrelevant. I want to slap them because they have all of the wisdom. But in our former lives, before the colonizers came, when we were in Africa, we used to respect our elders. I don't know what happened. We have lost it, child. And we're helping the colonizers succeed by losing that part of our heritage and respecting our elders, honoring our elders. We need to get back to that. Like, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel me? Ooh, wait, I can't even sit up like that. Hold on. Ooh, oh, Lord help me. Lord. So this is, what week are we in? Is this week 1 or 2? Looney said true word. Let me tell you something. You want to get older and you want to look at the older people in your life. Look at the older people that are living the life you want to live when you're in your golden years and start picking up game from them. Because I don't know where the disconnect is, like why we think, you're going to stay young forever or whatever the hell, but y'all, I know where I want to be when I'm 70. I want to be going on cruises. I want to be chilling. I don't want to be still, out here hustling and bustling for $1. Okay? I want to be chilling. I want to chill right now. Shoot. So the people that have that figured out, they even better. Where's Dr. Ninja Turtle? Y'all need to follow his channel too, because he'll tell you how to retire early. He'll tell you. Get with it, y'all. Get with it. Get with it. Start taking care of ourselves. Like, moving into this new year, I know a lot of time this is a time of reflection for a lot of people. They start thinking about what they want to do moving forward with the next year. But when you're doing that, I want you to think about like long-term success, not just next year. Think of where you want to be in 10 years. Because before you know it, it'll be 10 years later. All right, guys, I'm about to end the live. I've done a long live today. We have been on for 98 minutes. Should we just round it out to 100? I'll do 100 minutes. And we have 44 likes. I really appreciate everybody that liked the live, that stopped by and hollered at me and all of the things. Remember, guys, I will be back to this evening at 7 o'clock for my little struggle broken hand workout, y'all. I can't do what I want to do, so we're going to do what we can. And if you want to join me and join in on the struggle, you are more than welcome to. The live is already scheduled, so if you want, you can hit that notify me button so that, yes, let's struggle together. Yes, yes. We are bound in struggle. No. It's tough. It's tough. It's so tough. But I thank God that I have the strength to keep going, and I have that resolve in me, and I have this fire that burns, that I don't let anything stop me. Not even this broken behind thing, child. It makes me sad sometimes seeing my hand like this. But it could be worse. Right? It could be worse. So it is what it is. We're going to do what we got to do. And I thank you guys so much. I thank you so much for being here. I can't believe we're about to enter 2026. Hey, Jay, I'm just about to end the live, but thank you for stopping by. Just give me a double tap. Like the live for me, please. I'll greatly appreciate it. Ooh, I have to. What am I making for? Oh, I'm making some chicken breasts for dinner. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. And I will catch you at 7 o'clock. I thought you was already sub, Jay. I'll catch you at 7 o'clock, guys. I'll see you then. Bye, guys.